out this wonderful move vertically per shot. Obviously, the statistic of the M4 is the single tap vertical recoil. When tapping with the weapon, how much does it move vertically per shot? Obviously, lower is better, and the lower the vertical recoil is, the faster and easier you can tap shoot with the scope attached. This is a single tap recoil comparison between the M416, SCAR L and M16A4. Although there is a minor variance to how this looks, this is the most common result. Marking the vertical recoil and comparing the results, we can see that the M4 has the lowest single tap vertical recoil M4 and completely eliminates the flash. But the power of the to swap to when you know horizontal recoil is very difficult to you or to you. I prefer the red dot and the 4x combo, but this is highly preference based, so choose the sight and scope you're most comfortable using. Weapon, as it can be used for short the M4 optimally. The M4 on medium range you can still burst or spray with good results, but tapping here becomes an often better and more reliable way to shoot. On longer ranges the weapon handles great due to the low single tap vertical recoil, and the high bullet velocity makes hitting moving targets on range a pleasurable experience. It can simply be used for pretty much every single situation you will encounter in the game, and it is actually so versatile that the double M4 loadout is totally viable. You can have one M4 geared for short to medium range and another one geared for medium to long range. Never be afraid to spray with the M4. It is easy and will be one of your best weapons to do this with. When controlling the spray of the M4, keep in mind that you will need to pull down more with your mouse than you do with the SCAR L, even though it has less vertical recoil. The reason is that the rate of fire is higher with the M4, so the muzzle will go up faster. Don't let this fool you, it's all about getting into that feeling about how much you need to pull down. Something that will come with practice and frequent usage. And the magic doesn't stop when putting a 4x scope on the M4, because the 5.56 4x scope makes perfect sense in terms of aim points, as each marking is where the bullet will hit on the various distances, something that you can see more of in my 5.56 4x scope video. And yes, I'm talking about the 4x on the M4 here, but don't forget that it is also amazing to use on the SCAR L and also on the M16A4. The reason that the 4x scope is better on the M4 is because of the lower muzzle rise when single tapping. Combine this with the high bullet velocity and you got a weapon that is amazing at hitting moving targets on longer ranges. This is also why you often shouldn't waste time using your Kar 98K for these long range moving targets, but instead just take the 4x scope and put it on your assault rifle instead. Another thing that the M4 does so well is rapid tapping with the 4x on longer ranges. This is a very difficult shooting technique that you mostly see professional players use. I am personally not very good at this, but I started practicing when I figured out how good this actually is. And the M4 is the easiest weapon to do this with. Rapid 4x tapping is difficult to control because of the vertical recoil when shooting using a scope, and will require practice, but trust me, it is worth it, and once you learn it, you will kill more targets at medium to long range when using the 4x scope. So in conclusion, the M416 is no doubt the most versatile commonly found weapon in the game. It is amazing at short range, it has a crazy good handling when spraying, a super high bullet velocity, and it has the best single tapping recoil of the commonly found assault rifles. Now that's all I had for you guys in this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, subscribe to the channel to stay updated on future content. You can also financially support me on Patreon, get your name in the videos, and even get access to personal coaching done by me. And I'll see you guys next time.
This is America's lethal AC-130 gunship on steroids. Effectiveness of the attack sensor packages, 30 gunship, first War on Terror and War in Afghanistan, among other missions. The gunship's operated by both the Air Force and Special Operations Command to fire from a Lockheed Boeing built of a pilot. The AC-130 has a range of up to 7 miles and is the largest, both high explosive incendiary and armor-piercing incendiary rounds against enemy fighters, buildings, and light vehicles, popular mechanics' rights. C-130 fleet. In forward deployed locations, they're a hard runway used for domestic, international, and aircraft, modified 1980s era. The primary focus being the center wing box, which is the area where the wing once the aircraft improve communication avionics throughout J's.